Alright again. Guys, how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? So, I recently, I got a little bit of new artwork to display on the screen here. How you guys enjoying the art? This was something I had been working on, and there may be more add-ons in the future. So, hope you guys enjoy the new starting soon stuff. Who the fuck made this? You know, I should probably ask him if he's okay, but he should be. Before I'll probably find out, and I'll probably put the artist in the description. I just want to make sure he's okay with it first. But yeah, this was a cool art piece. If you guys don't know, one of my favorite superheroes is the Hulk. This is going to be me as Hulk, and instead of green, it's my favorite color, orange. There's a couple Easter eggs in the background you guys might see, and I might update this in the future with maybe more animation and other things. So that could be something down the line. As you guys can see, you guys are now on the waiting screen. I even have options. Hey, hello, look at that, $2 donation. Background looks sick, hell yeah. I even have other things like, where is it? There it is. This one. Oh, nope, that's not the right button. Right there. There you guys go. Hey, how you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Nah. Hulk is way better than the Thing. No. I'm not the Thing, I'm the Hulk. I am a Hulk variant. I'm doing better. I was sick this last weekend. I do apologize for the lack of content, but I am doing better. If you guys aren't aware, I couldn't upload during the weekend. I would have normally have done this stream probably on Saturday. I did a bunch of recording on Friday for my second channel for an upcoming project, and because of some things we had to record, and a bunch of other stuff came up, and then literally right after that, like maybe 30 minutes after that, I just felt really drained and dizzy. So I thought maybe I didn't eat that much. I've talked about this a little bit in a couple of my videos, but the dizziness was very strong, like super strong. And so I just thought, okay, maybe I didn't eat something maybe didn't agree with me, or maybe I didn't eat enough. So I had something small, and then I went straight to bed. Woke up very nauseous on Saturday, super fucking nauseous. Like feeling like I really had a puke, but I tried, but when I woke up, nothing really came out besides some stuff, but it was very little. But then Sunday got a little bit better, but I was still pretty affected by the dizziness. I still have a little bit of dizziness, so I'm still taking things slow. Like I said in my video today, I didn't know if I was going to stream today. Stomach bug? Maybe. I'm going to go see a doctor soon. To be making an appointment and stuff like that if this dizziness doesn't go away, because it's just constant, and it's definitely draining. Like Monday, I'll say this right now, when I did my 2 reactions for Monday, I felt so drained. I try to make it not super apparent in my reactions either. I like to give you guys as much energy as I possibly can, but and I was just after the first reaction, which was the Venom one, which I'm looking forward to that movie. I had to take a whole hour break before recording anything else, and then after I recorded the second video, I took another bit of a break, and then I uploaded that. It was tough on Monday. but I was still feeling way better on Monday than Saturday in comparison. Best way I can explain it is I was like 30% better. So yeah, it was just like really odd. I've never felt like this. It's honestly, worst thing about it is I started watching a doctor show. And you know when you start watching a doctor show and then you get sick and then you get these things in your head, you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So I started watching a show. I actually haven't watched it since I got sick, and I was like, I need to stop watching the show. It's a good show. Not sponsored, so, but it's a good fucking show. I have a couple things we're going to react to today. I'm going to have fun with this. I feel better today, way better than I did on the weekend. As a good example, me moving my head like this, I could not do that without feeling super fucking dizzy. The only time on the weekend I didn't feel dizzy is if I was laying down still, not moving my head. If I moved my head even laying down, I felt dizzy. Like I felt like I was falling. It was very odd. My parents and some friends said that maybe I had an ear infection, but nothing seemed wrong with my ears. But it was interesting. Never felt this kind of sickness. I will be getting more into reactions. I know there's a lot of people who want a lot of different reactions. You guys got to remember, I'm only one person. I attempt to upload 2 videos a day. Right now, this week I've slowed down because of what I'm going through. But I'm still trying to give you guys content, at least as much as I can. I haven't taken a break from YouTube in a very long time. And anytime I actually take a break, I'm not really taking a break because I'm always recording in advance too. The closest thing I think I took for a break, which I still recorded and uploaded on my vacation, was the week off I did. But I had gotten like 14 videos to 16 videos recorded ahead of time for that whole week I was gone. And I still recorded and uploaded 2 or 3 videos during my trip. So, 2 days with no pre-recorded videos in advance, and I was just out of it. I haven't done that in a very long time. But I'm doing better. I hope to stream more often, but like I said, I don't know how often I'm going to be streaming this upcoming week. I might stream this weekend, I might not. It depends. It's my first stream, and I'm still feeling some stuff. But I am doing better. But if you guys have been longtime fans of me, you guys can already tell I'm still lower energy than I normally would be, especially with this awesome artwork that I got done. It's supposed to be basically me as Hulk and my friend Toon as Iron Man, fighting it out. There might be more stuff in the future. Like I said, as soon as I can. I had this commissioned. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I actually freaked out a little bit because you guys were supposed to be on the screen a little bit sooner over there, because that's where the chat's supposed to be. I think I'll use this occasionally to talk with you guys while we hang out and just talk, maybe just have some fun artwork. You on the screen, and maybe in the future I can update this. But yeah, episode 74 is already released, buddy. It's been out for several days, and I already reacted to it. We're watching, we're gonna watch the Elite Cameraman video today. Normally I would try to react to this on the day it's released, but like I said, this dropped on Saturday, and I couldn't. That art goes hard. Yeah, TJ. This is something I've been cooking up with an artist that I've talked to a little bit. He's an artist that's worked with Toon, and I wanted to get something done, and I actually might get more art from him in the future. And I might even try to see if either he will be willing to do it. I don't know if he does animation, or the person who did. I might message this person who did this. Who did this thing that's over my face right now? The animation of this, because this was originally just a PNG, and then he animated the arms swaying up and down, the energy and all that stuff. I might get in contact with him if the artist that made this art doesn't do animations. I might get him involved and maybe add on to this. It's an idea. Oh, I keep pressing that button. Wrong button. There's the right button. Don't worry, the chat will be back soon. The audio is very low. Oh. Really? I thought it would be okay. Yeah, let me just switch back over to this thing. But yeah, here's the full screen, full volume, no background music, just us talking and hanging out. That is supposed to be my buddy Toon, and he's supposed to be Iron Man. That's in the artwork. He's the Iron Toon. Also, if I was actually going to stream today, it has been hot. Summer is definitely kicking us in the balls right now. Today, all day, it was 88 to almost 90. So it's been very warm. I live in California, so that's very warm for me. I know it's not warm for a lot of other places, or that's pretty average. Do I need to make another Iron Tune voiceover? DJ, you're doing a lot for me. I am looking forward to checking out that render you're doing for me. Also, there might be a delay, by the way, guys. I'm not sure. There might be a delay for the next project for the second channel. Somebody's footage might have gotten corrupted, so we don't know if we're going to be able to fix that. It depends. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. TJ sent me something goofy. Hey, what up, Sam? But I am feeling much better from the weekend. A lot of people have been wishing me well. My energy's still lower than normal. I'm still feeling the dizziness. I really only feel it when I move my head fast. And if I'm walking, I can kind of feel the dizziness. But I saw that too, Ryan. I saw that too. I'm not sure if I will do a reaction request today. Like I said, I wanted to try to get this because a lot of people have been asking me to get the reaction live stream stuff. I'm hoping more people show up for this stream because usually when it comes to these streams, there's a lot more. But I also am streaming this later than normal. I just wanted to wait until the temperature got down because mostly all day today it's been like 90 almost. Right now it's almost 9 and it's 70, and with my sickness and whatnot. But we're gonna check out this video. Hang out for a little bit. I'm not sure if I'll watch anything else besides this today. This might be the only thing we watch. Today's video on my main channel, though, that went up is kind of slow on traction. If you guys are interested in Minecraft animation, I did a reaction to an awesome Minecraft music thing. So, by all means, please go check that out. I'll probably link it at the end of the stream or something. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm not even in a rush for that stuff. This upcoming weekend, like I said in my DM to you and Mystic and King, we'll have a VC later this upcoming weekend, so we can discuss some stuff for my second channel. There's been a lot of slow content for the second channel. There hasn't really been any content in the last couple weeks. Do apologize. It does have to do with me being sick this week, and the last couple weeks it's been slow because we've had some hiccups here and there. But nothing major. And I'm hoping we can hit this upcoming summer pretty hard with content. I do have plans for more content, so look out for that. Most likely the Astro Mothership is definitely going to be stronger than TV Titan. It's basically, now that we see the new big bad, they're going to need more upgrades. So, but yeah, this is going to be a fun one to watch. I think the episode's hype was real. There's a lot that happened in that episode. Episode 74. If you guys haven't seen the reaction, go check it out. I think it's at like 70,000 views right now, so that's pretty damn good. I'm glad I got that reaction out, and I got the Hell of a Boss reaction out on Friday. That actually helped a lot when it comes to the viewership on that weekend of me not uploading, so that helped. Look at me go. Hey, what's up, Such a Kid, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, my dude. I hope we eventually see you return as another animation in the future. That was still one of my that was just so much fun to watch. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of hangout. For those of you who weren't here earlier, you guys missed out on a little bit of a fun intro thing. I'll let you guys see it before we start this reaction, because we got like 56 viewers now. So if you guys do not like waiting or something, because I know there's a lot of impatient people sometimes. So when you ban or time out, is it from watching or talking? I ban people for being stupid or annoying. And I time people out. I actually don't time people out that often. I actually leave that up to most of my mods. I let them do that stuff. I also tell mods to give people warnings, and if they still break those things, I'll let them ban people. They have the permission to. And if I see somebody who deserves it, I'll fucking say, ban that bitch! Ban him! But, yeah, I got some new artwork done for the channel. You guys haven't seen this. Here you guys go. Yeah, I definitely want to. I try to do DBZ content as much as I possibly can. It's just sometimes it doesn't do as well as I would love it to. But let me go back to this screen. But yeah, we're gonna watch this video. I might watch some other stuff. I'm not sure. Today is just like a chill day. I'm doing this as Hulk Steven versus Iron Toon. Yep. That's pretty much what. It's either Hulk Steven, Steven Z Hulk, Hulk Z Killer, and it's definitely got to be Iron Toon. So. I haven't decided yet. I actually might even use some of this artwork for maybe some merch or something in the future if people really like it. Killer Hulk. I fucking love the detail the artist put into that. Like the amount of work and detail. I won't go into full details of everything. But this has been worked on in the back burner for a while, for a good bit. What caused you to watch these series? People were asking me to. It was getting very popular, and I was willing to give it a try. And like I always say, when it comes to things, I'm willing to give things a try. If it doesn't set off my radar as, I don't want to fucking watch this. So this didn't really give me the same feeling as, this might be eh. But hey, if it doesn't do well on the channel, I won't do it again. It did well on the channel, and I didn't mind the story. It makes me views, so I can't complain. If you don't like it, that's on you, and you don't have to watch it. And even I call it skibidi bullshit sometimes. It's basically this generation's version of YouTube poop. But at the same time, there's always going to be some type of source of cringe in the world, and you gotta accept it sometimes, or you gotta just deal with it, or you ride the train with it. So I'm riding the train with it. There's some parts of it that I like, actually. I generally think the story is getting interesting. But at the same time, I'm not going to deny the fact that there is some cringe and there is some shenanigans that is like, what the fuck? But also that takes moments of like good reaction moments for the viewers to enjoy. So I'm not gonna deny it like some people out there who think Skibidi Toilet is literally the best thing ever. It's this generation's fucking Avengers Infinity War Endgame. Fuck no. Toon Stark. That's actually really funny. You also can't deny these nuts. Facts. Wise words for an OP person as Suction Cup Man. All right. What drugs are your? I don't know. Did I miss something? Steven the Incredible Zulk. I'm glad a lot of people do like the art. I'm gonna turn off the music so you guys don't. You guys can hear me better. I just absolutely love this art. Like, there's a little bit of Easter eggs in it. If you look closely, I love that all my tattoos are on the arms. I think it looks really cool. You can actually see all 4 of my tattoos. I have 2 tattoos on each arm. I want to get more in the future, of course, but I think this is fucking amazing. The detail, the shading, the lighting, the effects, everything about this. It just looks so good. Looks so fancy. Fucking love it. Like I said, this may be something in the future I do merch wise. I think if you guys like this and I talk to the artists before I do that, of course, I definitely want to do some maybe more artwork with him. Maybe we can do some merch in the future and stuff. I like a lot of anime. It's really hard for me to choose just top 10. I can name off like the top 5 that I generally always can sit down and watch and enjoy. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. Pretty much all 3 of those I can enjoy. That's in it. I'm not gonna rank them, but Yu Yu Hakusho, Hellsing Ultimate, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gurren Lagann, Death Note, Code Geass. There's a bunch right there. Really good animes. Highly recommend. Dragon Ball Z versus Skibidi Toilet. I'm sorry. A single Cyberman could take down everything in Skibidi Toilet. I'm just going to say that right now. A single Cyberman could take down everything in Skibidi Toilet. Easily. Just because you like Skibidi Toilet doesn't mean it's fucking powerful. The universe is okay, but there's nothing in Skibidi Toilet universe can even match anything Like, I would say Chaozu, the weakest Z fighter, I would say. Chaozu versus everything. Titans, all the Skibidis, everything. Chaozu wins. Raditz with one arm could probably beat all of Skibidi Toilet. Yamcha would easily take down the Titan TV man. Like, Skibidi Toilet's alright, but there's nothing matching the DBZ universe stuff. Who knows? Unless there's a body, I don't think Cameraman Titan is dead. But anyways, let's get into this video. We're gonna watch this by Elite Cameraman, like I always do. I'm gonna drop a like. I'm gonna show my support. He's already at 1.5 million subscribers. I remember starting to watch this guy. This motherfucking channel has blown up in such a short amount of time. I remember when I first watched this channel, I think it was like just above 100,000 subscribers when I first watched this channel. And since I started watching Skibidi Toilet, and this guy's been doing these videos and analysis stuff like that, he's just made this channel like blow the fuck up. He's made bank, and he's literally hit a gold mine of content. So let's get into the video. Let's see what he finds and dissects in this episode of episode 74. The episode that took like what, 3 weeks to get. But yeah.
Everyone, Elite Cam.
Oh, my headset turned off while I was talking to you guys. Hold up. Now I will not make this an individual video. This is just going to stay up on this live stream. So let's go.
Cameraman here. Today really is a catastrophic day. We just may have witnessed the beginning of the Alliance's downfall and the last moments of our beloved Titan Cameraman. Even though we still don't know if he is dead or not, just the possibilities alone has gotten me depressed. But we'll talk about Titan Cameraman and what might happen to him later in the video. It's been a couple weeks since episode 73 was released, and everyone was wondering why it's been taking so long for Boom to upload the most.
Because you guys are impatient little fucks, and animation takes a lot of time to do. So don't be impatient. As it is, we've been lucky that DeFuk Boom gives us episodes as often as he does. It's crazy what he does.
Hyped episode so far, and I think after watching it, it's...
Oh, and you guys also told me that in my reaction, Simp is like right here. This is actually Simp Cameraman. So, because of his yellow and blue tie, that's Simp. I did not know that when I did my reaction. I didn't realize it, but it makes sense because the legs are broken. And this is where he's been since the battle, episode 50-something.
It's clear why Boom has been hyping this episode a lot, because this episode truly does change everything about the future of the series. Today we'll talk about everything ranging from Simp Cameraman's return, TV Daddy's powers, the G-Titan project...
Hold up. I don't remember these scenes. Was this in the fucking video?
Ranging from Simp Cameraman's return, TV...
I don't remember that motherfucker, and I don't think we saw him right... No, we did. I think we did see this.
Daddy's powers, the G-Titan project...
I have not rewatched the episode or seen the last episode since Friday, so I'm probably going to forget things.
G-Man toilet actually being an Astro toilet to what the Astro toilets were planning. And lastly, we'll talk about the potential death of Titan Cameraman. But before we start...
It was at the beginning, I just probably forgot, yeah.
Analyzing episode 74, make sure to like...
I tell you guys this all the fucking time. I do a lot of reactions. I miss things or I forget things. It happens. So you guys can remind me, and that's why I also like doing these on the live stream. So that's why if you guys aren't part of these live streams, you see me live, join anytime. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Join the Discord. Also, I let people notify people more often on my Discord, if anything. comes up, like when I was sick this last weekend.
Like this video and kindly subscribe to pay your respects to Titan Cameraman.
I don't think he's dead. I can never feel comfortable saying or confirming a character is dead until I see a goddamn corpse.
And all the fallen Alliance members. Titan Cameraman truly was the best of us, and if he actually dies, I'm sure he'll always be remembered with his famous words for plunger. Anyways.
And I don't feel like they could take away him. Like, out of all three of them, I feel like he is the one that would have died first. But I think if we just lost Plunger Man, I think it'd be way too convenient for us to lose him right away.
Here we go. This episode actually starts in a very unusual way because we actually are not a POV cameraman at the beginning, but instead just watching through a portable camera. It starts with a special camera.
That's right, they did put like a camera on somebody.
Man agent activating this camera, and I think we can see a similar version of this camera on his chest as well. It looks like a camera pin, which is a portable camera that can be put on everyone. After activating the camera pin, the camera engineer cameraman turns the camera, and we see the TV daddy with his unfathomable aura going off.
Don't tell me that's the actual name for this motherfucker. Hey, Yakking! New artwork at the start. I was happy the fact it was done. I may do more in the future with that artwork, and I've been telling people to look forward to it.
I'm not even kidding, this guy is...
No shot his actual name is going to be called TV Daddy. That's... The Fook Boom confirmed it in a Q&A? Really? Really? What the fuck?
Is literally glowing purple out of nowhere. I think it's safe to call him Purple TV Man from now on instead of TV Daddy, even though I might use the TV Daddy name in private. Also,
why?
So I did mention this in my secret ending analysis, but the purple...
Oh, wait, I guess I know the whole gag of him in love with TV Woman, so...
Purple TV Man does actually have two small speakers next to him. And I'm gonna be honest, this kind of makes him a mini cinema man. The OGs would know that...
That is true with the speakers on the side.
Titan TV Man was called Cinema Man for a while because he was upgraded with speaker parts. And I'm gonna be honest, after watching the episode, if TV Daddy was a Titan bro, would solo the whole verse. The way he uses his skill set is actually crazy and better than any character we've seen so far. Even though I miss Plunger Cameraman and Dark Speaker Man, I'm really hyped to see more of the new special agents because it seems like they will be a lot more powerful than the last ones, which will...
I just don't think they're going to be as iconic. I don't think anything can ever take the place of Plunger Man, to be honest. I really don't think.
We'll never forget. We can also see a reinforcement cameraman on the left, but what's more interesting...
That's a big, scary-looking fucking gun. Although that could just be a smaller version of that big-ass gun we saw, one of the bigger, like, speaker, or... Was it a giant speaker man?
Is the reinforcement speaker man on the right. It looks like he has something like a pickaxe on his back and two glowing knives.
I didn't even notice the fucking knives. Huh.
I don't think this speaker man is a special agent, but the fact that normal reinforcement cameraman have weapons like these, the new speaker man and cameraman elite agents will be crazy. While the cameraman engineer cameraman gets close to Purple TV Man, we finally get a closer look at him, and I think I understand why Boom calls him TV Daddy. Holy moly, bro, has a crazy build. After the camera engineer puts the camera pin on Purple TV
we gotta see him in action before we could assume he's actually gonna be a good fighter and stuff.
TV Man, we get a better look at the camera engineer.
All the feats Plunger Man did while he was only running around with plungers is gonna be hard to top.
And he actually looks kinda cool. We can see that he has fully mechanical arms, which might mean that he exploded his arms while trying to make some cameras. Who knows? We can also see that he has a special type of lens, which I assume allows him to zoom in a lot more and has a lot more protection, unlike the normal cameraman. That's not all because he has two extra cameras on his shoulders, just like how Titan Cameraman had back in the day alongside a camera pin on his shoulder. I don't think I'd be surprised if he also had...
Hey, he got lucky, but it didn't matter. He still kicked ass and plunged faces.
A camera that's on the back of his head, because this guy is literally a camera nerd. We can actually see his shoulder cameras move on their own, so I do think that he is watching all his POVs at the
Man, you could definitely solo everybody in this universe.
same time, which is another level of craziness. But while he is giving a thumbs up, we hear the purple TV man say, "Let's go," in reverse. Here you go, listen to it yourself. It also looks like the cameraman on the back are surprised
I am happy the Fook Boom has finally put subtitles for the reverse language. Whenever we now watch new episodes, I just gotta remember to turn on the captions.
because they slowly lean in to see how the camera fits on Purple TV Man. Maybe because they were not expecting him to accept the camera pin, we
That's a big fucking flamethrower.
can also see that there are actually 2 camera drones accompanying them in this mission, which is inside the last base of toilets. It was most likely the camera engineer guy who brought these camera drones. The next scene is actually us seeing the TV man teleport POV in small range for the first time. Until now, we've only seen the teleport ability through the eyes of cameraman being teleported
Yeah, this was actually cool to finally see.
via TV man, but never from a TV man's POV. This was actually so cool because it looks like they phase into some other realm while teleporting, and it actually makes sense now how G-Man can escape Titan TV Man all the time, because Titan TV Man doesn't simply teleport, he still has to catch up to G-Man toilet while phasing. This would also mean that TV Man must have memorized the whole world's geography and where everyone is, because otherwise I have no idea how they could know where they are going. I usually need a GPS even while going to the supermarket next door, so I can't.
So it is teleportation, but it's more like limited teleportation because they have to physically still walk there, and they're technically invisible until they phase out of their basically random fixed dimension, I guess.
Can't really relate. We see the purple TV man teleport behind 2 laser toilets who are guarding the area, but before they can do anything, he uses his brainwashing beam and says, "Protect," in reverse to turns the toilets into his own side. But before this, while teleporting, did you notice something crazy? I didn't see this myself, and many people on Discord messaged me about it, so I have to talk about it, but there is actually someone at the next door while the TV man is phasing. We can only see him for a brief moment, but it does look like someone with a monitor head. It's not clear if it's a special TV man or maybe the computer race many people have been guessing about for a long time. I'm someone that's been saying that the computer race won't happen until now, so I don't know. And the fact that the colors are inverted
If we get a new race, that'd be awesome, because I think the series kind of needs one.
makes it very hard to understand if the monitor is white or black in reality. It could also be a TV agent that's watching the mission from the shadows. I might go deeper into this later in the episode because I think there may have been one more reference to this later in the episode. And let's get back to the TV beam TV Daddy used. This beam is actually a little more overpowered compared to the normal
I would say that single frame, the Fook Boom would definitely put like an Easter egg or something.
beam because it actually utilizes the speakers he has on his TV monitor, which allows him to break the sunglasses these toilets have to protect themselves against the TV beams. This tactic was actually first utilized by Titan TV Man in episode 44 when he first received the speaker upgrades. And the reaction these toilets have is literally priceless. The only weird thing is, after they get brainwashed, the sinister smile they have on their faces are so creepy, and I have no idea why they look like that. After brainwashing them, the toilets start moving towards the next door, while Purple TV Man jumps on the back of one of the toilets to get there faster. But since the door is closed, he phases through it once more to be met.
This was an interesting new, like, we've never seen them do this with the teleportation stuff. This was a good and also kind of gruesome way to attack a toilet.
By a normal scientist toilet with lasers, but Bro actually outsmarts him and uses his teleport smoke as a shield to reflect the laser back on him. But he doesn't actually kill him instantly and just destroys the toilet, which might have seemed weird at first, but after you see what he does, Bro really was playing 4D.
I didn't even notice that he fucking reflected the lasers with his hands. I don't think I caught that in my reaction. I thought he just like, I don't know. I just didn't even expect that it was him taking one in one hand and blasting it back from through the other. I didn't even notice that.
Chess while every other TV man is playing checkers. It's clear why this guy is a special agent. He actually says, "Give me your head," in reverse, while using his teleport ability to teleport the scientist's toilet's head into his own fricking hand. That was so brutal, bro.
Yeah, he basically did a get over here with this motherfucker's head.
I can't even imagine the pain that toilet went through. But here you go. Listen to it in reverse. After this, he doesn't even wait a single second and uses the head to do a retinal scan to open up the door. If we zoom in a little, we can actually see a text that says, "Retinal imaging scan initiated" on the bottom screen. After the retinal scan, the door instantly opens up and the toilets that were brainwashed instantly start attacking the other toilets that are inside to protect the base. But the purple TV man doesn't stop there, and he goes back and uses the head once more to open the first door to let the reinforcement squad in, and for some reason, a random speaker man is literally Fortnite dancing inside, as if they are not on a mission they might die in.
It's just they always fucking seem to do that.
The last time I saw a speaker man dance in a Skibidi base was episode 69, part 1, and those speaker man got killed by the Michael Jackson toilet seconds later. I think the higher-ups in the speaker man race needs to give some lectures on this topic. Also, if you look carefully, we see the camera engineer using his tablet, most likely to control the camera drones instead of going himself. Even though he looks pretty weak.
Hey, Karen with the $25. Appreciate it. You know the drill. Oh, did you just message me something or something? Appreciate it. Guys, show your love. Hit the like on that donation and stuff.
I think later on in the series, he might actually become one of the top units controlling specialized armed cameras.
Depending on how I feel, I'll probably check out that video. If not today, another day. Like I said, it depends. I mostly wanted to do this stream for this. But if you sent me something, I appreciate that. $25 donation, Kiram.
To fight against the toilets. After this, we see Purple TV Man fly deeper inside the bunker and stop at a certain gate, which he once again opens up with the toilet head, and we see a devastating scene. The camera zooms inside, and we can see many dead cameras.
Okay, actually, Kiram, were you here at the beginning of the stream? The reference, I think. What? Kiram, did you see the stuff at the beginning of the stream? Oh, let me show you this. Look at it! Look at it, Kiram!
You know the drill.
Look at this art! First stream with the art. More to come. Yeah, finally got done.
Cameraman and speaker man bodies alongside, with a couple cameraman and speaker man still alive but incredibly dead.
Yep, Steven Hulk, basically Steven Z Hulk, or yeah, pretty much Steven Z Hulk.
Damaged. I don't know what they've been doing here to these agents, but we actually see Simp Cameraman inside looking pretty depressed and hurt. He doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that was Simp there. But like I said, there might be updates and upgrades to the artwork in the future, and who knows, maybe even merch or something. I'm not sure yet.
Even move an inch or react to the Purple TV Man coming to rescue them. Blood probably still hasn't recovered from the fact that TV Woman left him to die. But there is honestly something more.
But I will say, with you guys being the support and everything for the channel, when it comes to this type of stuff right here, this is thanks to you guys supporting my channel by watching my videos and all that stuff. Doing what you guys do, watching my videos, hanging out with me in these live streams, and doing donations here and there lead me to getting more commissions, more artwork done for the channel like this. Basically Steven Z Hulk versus the Iron Toon. So if you guys don't know who this is my buddy Toon Rami. He's a YouTuber. He does Dokkan stuff, and this is his character, but designed to look like Iron Man, and this is me designed to look like the Hulk. And my favorite color is orange, so I'm an orange Hulk. So, yeah. So who knows? Who knows? More in the future, though.
Interesting here. There is not a single
It's a parody of Hulk versus Iron Man, yes.
TV man body here. Actually, we have yet to see any TV man bodies in the whole series as far as I can remember. They really are protecting themselves to an insane degree, and what we see later in the episode proves this even more.
Didn't even realize it was an orange Hulk. I was thinking about it. I didn't want to just be green Hulk. I wanted my favorite color, orange. So we figured things out. I just thought it was the lighting that made him orange. Oh, really? Well, what I did was we did orange and blue pants instead of green and purple, basically. Steven Z Gamma. I like that. I like that. And yeah, there's lots of Easter eggs you guys could probably find. There's going to be a couple other things, maybe in the future, add-ons and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I love this artwork. It turned out amazing. It's one of my favorite commissions. Yeah, I just love it. I love it. So, and who knows? Like I said, I definitely want to do more artwork in the future with this artist. I think he did an amazing job, and I'll definitely be commissioning more in the future. I can do some artwork, but I'm not that skilled. I cannot do that. I commissioned somebody.
After Purple TV Man opens up the door, he says, "Get out," in reverse to the tortured agents inside the prison cell. Here you go. Listen to it yourself. After he says it, he doesn't even care enough to help them more and literally turns his back to continue on
They're pretty fucked up in there, too.
Exploring the bunker. He gets next to one of the toilets he brainwashed earlier, and it looks like he was the only toilet that made out alive. But Blood has lost the sinister smile on his face, and Purple TV Man says, "Well done, lil bro," in reverse to the brainwashed toilet while patting his head. Here you go. Listen to it yourself.
Well done, lil bro.
But suddenly he snaps out of the brainwash, and before he can attack the Purple TV, Man pulls out his arm blade and slices the toilet's face instantly. After
fucking brutal.
This, we see Purple TV Man open up the last
How's
door
my
by
cat?
using the
She's doing
Skibidi
good.
head one last time, and what we see inside is actually some next-level torturing. When he enters the room, we hear the Skibidi dom dom yes yes sound.
This was interesting to see how they transform and mutate humans into Skibidi toilets is finally seen.
Playing from speakers with many humans inside, and it looks like the toilets are slowly trying to turn them into toilets, or maybe just experimenting the long-lasting effects of the sound playing from a speaker instead of them just using their own voice. The toilets may actually be trying to turn humans into toilets with this method.
Also, there's a random skeleton here.
For a new mass toiletization.
Also, another one right there.
With incredibly big speakers around the world. I say this because I assume these people have been here for a while, and it doesn't look like they have
I'm looking forward to watching more Jujutsu Kaisen. I will be watching more this upcoming Monday, and posting it like maybe Tuesday, so look out for that. If you guys are interested in anime reactions, I do anime reactions on OnlyFans, link in the description. Yes, I have an OnlyFans. There's nothing 18+ about it. I just use it for anime reactions.
Toilets yet. The Purple TV Man instantly shoots the record player with his shoulder guns, which apparently he has. And this leads to all the humans with the Skibidi syndrome to turn to Purple TV Man and bro, did we witness a scene here? I'm sorry for the first human that tried to attack him because Purple TV Man literally punched his brains out. Bro punched him as if he is Saitama from One Punch Man. I'm not even kidding if you zoom into the wall when the body hits it. We can't even see the head of the human anymore. Bro's head is just gone.
Holy fuck, I did not notice that. He punched his goddamn dome off. I did not notice that when I watched the episode.
But there was actually something weird in this scene. I'm not sure if it's a coincidence or if this happened more times before in the series, but right at this scene before Purple TV Man punches the human, we can see a broken monitor, and we actually saw this same monitor in episode 73, full episode, where Camerawoman met the humans as well. So why did we see the same broken computer monitor in a scene with humans back to back? I have been saying that I don't think the computer
That's just reusing assets. I don't think that's that big of a deal.
race would ever happen, but many people still do believe it might happen one day, and Boom is either foreshadowing the computer race or literally trolling us at this point.
It just might be shared assets that he just used.
After this, he doesn't even mind caring about the rest of the humans, and he just turns his back and says, "Their brains are rotten, burn everything," in reverse to the reinforcement squad with the flamethrowers. Here you go, listen to it yourself.
Their brains rotten. Burn everyone.
I'm gonna be
Like, I get why he's doing this, but he doesn't need to really do the reverse shit anymore with it now having captions. Like, explaining and repeating what he said and all that stuff and then showing it doesn't really matter anymore. It mattered back when Defuk Boom didn't have captions for when they talked. I don't think this is necessary in these videos anymore.
be honest, Purple TV Man is so unhinged. And Boom acknowledging the brain rot is kind of funny if you ask me. But what we see next is actually
No, I really only use my OnlyFans page for anime reactions or reactions I just can't post on YouTube. Like, I'm also watching right now Invincible Season 2. So shows that normally if you try to react to and upload on YouTube, YouTube would usually either block or you'd get a copyright strike for. Anything like that, I post over there on OnlyFans. It's just exclusively extra content. It's $5 a month. It's basically more content that you guys can get on the monthly basis. That is exclusively for supporting me, $5 extra a month, basically. That's all it is. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that.
nuts. While this scene is happening, some of you probably noticed the whiteboard on the right side.
Yeah, we're at 130 people.
And it sure does look
I'm actually looking forward to what he says here because I love the reference to Dom Studios that's coming up.
like a Toilet Titan blueprint to me. And thankfully, Purple TV Man does go and check it out, which reveals something even more crazy. And Boom actually told me I can share something that he sent me months ago when he was making episode 70 part.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Actually told me I can share.
It's fucking Simp. He has the picture of Camerawoman TV Woman right there. I didn't even notice that when they were chucking them in here.
Something that he sent me
He dropped the photo
months ago.
and he's reaching out for her. R.I.P. Simp.
When he was making episode 70 part 2, a frame that was changed before he released the episode. But before we get to the crazy whiteboard, we have one of the saddest scenes in the entire series.
He lost the photo and the woman.
After the flamethrower cameraman starts burning all the brain-rotted humans, we see the reinforcement cameraman placing the tortured agents inside a container to teleport them away, but the last agent that's being put inside the container is Simp Cameraman, and what happens seconds after is the moment that fully broke him, if you ask me. For some reason, TV Woman is also here now, and Simp Cameraman sees her with his TV Woman picture frame on his hand, but TV Woman is looking the other direction. And Simp Cameraman drops his TV Woman frame to reaches out to her, but before he can do anything, the container door closes, which makes him also lose his TV Woman frame forever, because the large TV man teleports the container instantly. Bro, I'ma be honest, Simp Cameraman is my rival and all that, but that was pretty sad. I honestly don't know how he can recover from that.
Let's get an R.I.P. for Simp. He's back, but it's still R.I.P.
This was the third time of him being ignored by...
Wait, how did that $25 donation not do anything to Speakerman, Stream Boss? That is odd. I don't get why his health bar isn't lower. Yeah, and also, yeah, his health bar, it shows. What the fuck? I don't know. His health bar should not be that full. It might fix itself in the next donation or so. If anyone donates, they might be able to snipe the stream boss away. But I don't know because it might be glitched. I don't know.
By her. First, it was at the end of episode 54. Next, it was episode 57, which was the worst one where TV Woman left him to die. And this probably was the last straw, both being ignored and losing his favorite object. I'm probably gonna make Elite TV.
He is going to be pretty upset probably the next time.
Man teleport me there later and steal that TV woman picture, but let's forget I mentioned that. We also know that Simp Cameraman is not evil and has been held captive all this time, but I don't think this is the end for him because Boom did mention that we'd see him in this episode, but when I asked in my interview, he said, at first he'll return in episode 74, which means this would be his return, but he'd come back again later, and I don't think he will be returning as the same man this time. I hope we get to see him as one of the new special agents with a completely new personality on his redemption arc. And before we continue, I gotta say TV woman looking hella cute as always. Anyways, this next scene was probably the most important scene for the overall lore of the series in this episode, but second most important event that happened in the episode, since the #1 title goes to the ending when it comes to that. The purple TV man suddenly looks at the whiteboard on the right, and we actually see a Titan toilet blueprint with arms and legs alongside some Skibidi writing on the sides. It also looks like the core is a special core.
This is definitely going to be something I feel like G-Man would have.
It has some extra instructions on it, but this is something we haven't seen so far in the series. And we've been guessing that the new Titan that Boom mentioned might actually be G-Man Toilet. And with this image and what we are about to see in a second, it's really is looking like the next Titan that'll be introduced will be the G-Titan. We don't know how powerful he'll be, nor when he'll appear, but if it actually was Scientist Toilet's unfinished project, it must be powerful. The fact that we haven't seen the fight between G-Man Toilet and the Titans makes me think that we might get to see G-Titan in their battle. And as I said, what we see next is a little more crazy, but before that, when Purple TV Man starts going towards the desk, we see a reference on the table. If you look carefully, there are 3 items that are on the desk, which look awfully similar to something.
I fucking freaked out and I was like, let's go, small reference right there. The time ones, the drill, and the pencils.
It's a pencil case with 3 pencils, a drill, and a clock right next to each other standing randomly on the desk, which Purple TV Man suddenly punches out of his way. I think this was a clear reference to Dom Studios' Skibidi multiverse, and it might be the last time we hear about this. A clear reference to Dom Studios' Skibidi multiverse, and it...
Hold up. The fuck is that? Sticky note? An eraser, maybe? I don't know. What the fuck? I didn't even notice this little square thing. Maybe.
And it might be the last time we hear about this beef, because a while ago Dom Studio did post an apology post to Boom on their community post, and we can...
He did. Can
only assume that they'll be on good terms from now on, since it doesn't look like Dom Studio wants to continue any beef at all. And it's possible that this was animated before the apology post, since this is very early in the episode. But all that aside, what we saw next was one of the most important...
I also noticed that I don't think it's just Dom Studios too, but I think a lot of channels that are using the Skibidi Toilet like franchise to make their own series are now like officially saying Skibidi Toilet made by Dom Studios at the start of every episode now. It's kind of like okay. Bye. But yeah. Let's get back to this, but what was I saying? But yeah, they were basically now doing like made by Dom the Fook Boom at the start of each episode.
Images we've seen on the series, I think it's an image that even surpasses the secret agent image we saw in episode 70 part 2. Purple TV Man sees a paper with an image of G-Man Toilet, or maybe even the G-Titan on it, because it looks like he has an arm here, but...
Oh, I didn't even notice the arm.
What is this image? Because it's not just the armor he has, but even his face is not normal. His eyes are fully red, and he has a weird device on his head.
Huh. I didn't even notice the device on the head. Have a new artwork I want to show you. I think you might like it. Maybe I'll check it out later, buddy.
Which looks like some sort of advanced Astro toilet helmet. His core also looks incredibly advanced compared to normal. There is so many questions about this photo, but before I continue with my theories, I have something to show you that Boom allowed me to share with you. About 5 months ago, before episode 70 part 2 came out, Boom sent me a pretty big spoiler which he actually changed later on, and I've known this since and had to keep quiet. If you guys remember episode 70 part 2...
Quiet? You mean quiet?
Plunger Cameraman held a clipboard with some Skibidi text on it with the scientist toilet...
It'll be tough to hit 400k before the end of the year, but it's doable. It's doable. It all depends.
...on the top right, and an Astro toilet on the bottom left, but at the time we didn't really understand what this clipboard was meant for. I'm here to tell you that this frame was actually different at first. In the first version of this episode, Boom actually had the Astro G-Man on the top right instead of Scientist Toilet.
If I ever hit 500 people supporting me on OnlyFans, that'd be nuts, and I'd be definitely posting reactions there daily at that point.
And we can literally see the Astro helmet and the same red eyes he has on the new episode. But what does this mean? Because the new image we see has a different helmet, which might just be a change Boom made to make it cooler. But this was planned literally from months ago, and I'm kinda glad this wasn't revealed back then because we didn't know about the true power of Astro toilets back then. But what's the backstory on this? Because we haven't seen G-Man toilet like this before, but these are all photos the toilets have and probably had for a while. This probably also has a correlation with the conversation G-Man toilet had with the Claw Astro toilet in episode 72 part 1, because if you remember the Claw, Astro toilet said, "You know the penalty for treason, Commander, no one escapes justice." And after seeing these photos, it's making more sense because this must mean that this had to have happened in the past for the Astros to be trying to kill G-Man. But this is not the history we know? I think there are two possibilities here. G-Man toilet either has more clones than we know, or this is not our history, but instead our future. We've been wondering how the Astro toilets have appeared out of nowhere and why they have such good technology compared to...
So you're saying the theory is going to be they're from the fucking future? Really?
...the rest of the toilets. At this point, I feel like this might be G-Man's future version, and Astro toilets might be coming from the future to hunt G-Man toilet. But that would leave the question of what happened to all of G-Man toilet's upgrades. It's likely that he's been trying to get back his old upgrades by making Scientist toilet design all of it. But we don't know anything about what's going on, and I doubt we'll uncover this secret anytime soon. The next theory I have about this is that we know the Astro toilets can fly like UFOs, and maybe that was Boom's way of telling us that they are actually extraterrestrial species, and they are not actually from Earth. It might be possible that G-Man toilet was banished from the Astro Society for treason, or he simply left the Astro toilet fleet secretly to come to Earth and start invading it himself. Or maybe if you guys remember the flashback we saw in episode 73 part 1, the humans were experimenting on portals, and it is also possible that they pulled G-Man toilet from a different universe, which might have caused some problems on
These are interesting ideas and theories.
Astro toilet's side if they are species that conquers planets or universes. And if this is the case, all the photos of Astro G-Man would
Terminator reference? Possibly.
make sense, since it would be events that happened on some other planet or a universe. This also might mean that it was actually G-Man toilet that brought the Skibidi syndrome to Earth, which started the full invasion, thus making him the leader of Skibidi toilets as we know it. Maybe the toilet we saw in episode 1 was never the original toilet. And because of this, Astros came to Earth to fight him. And this could also explain why G-Man toilet said to Titan TV Man they needed him in episode 73 part 2, which also had a role in today's episode a little later in the episode where the scientist TV Man told Titan TV Man to bring back G-Man toilet back alive, which we'll talk about more when we get there in the episode, but I think all the dots are connecting hella good in this theory, and if G-Man also wants to save his own ass, it's looking like he also has to team up with the Titans. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but everything really is pointing that way because Astro toilets are so goddamn strong. We really need more information on...
They're strong, but we still really haven't seen them actually, like, go out of their way and fight completely. They're still, like, at the, hey, we might be a big threat, but we really haven't seen the extent of their powers.
On the Astro G-Man because it's something I don't think anyone has been expecting. Right after...
And I don't doubt that they're stronger than we've seen, but we really haven't seen much from them.
Purple TV Man saw the image, he instantly teleports to the TV Man base next to the scientist TV Man while saying, "Mind your own business," to the cameramen around him. After he teleports, he instantly says, "Take a look," in reverse, while handing the scientist TV man the image, which he looks at and says, "Turn off this fucking camera," in reverse. Here you go. Listen to it yourself.
Turn off this fucking camera.
Which Purple TV man does without hesitation, but before he can turn off the camera, we see some of the TV base, and it looks like they are working on a weird energy device.
Yeah, and they've upgraded. Like, when we last saw their base, it was just like beams and other shit. This is like a whole new section of their base that we've never seen. Like, looks like this could be a huge gun or something.
I do think that it might be something related to the blue energy beam device we saw in the flashbacks in episode 73, part 1. After the POV cuts off, we actually change to a different POV that was watching the Purple TV Man POV, and instantly we hear Titan TV Man saying, "I found them," in reverse, and changing the POV to one of the POVs we've seen from the leaks. This POV starts with us seeing DJ Toilet getting repaired by 2 mechanic toilets, and as we've already known from the leak that Boom posted couple days ago, Michael Jackson Toilet returns. But something has actually changed in the next scene, because when the jacked mutant comes down to the city, this time we actually can see his headband. Unlike what was on the short, I guess it was just a rendering mistake and we weren't supposed to see his forehead.
Oh,
After this, we see the Riz-Saw mutant walking slowly towards the jacked mutant, and I'm not gonna lie. I want to see the Buzzsaw mutant have a fight one-on-one with Speaker Woman because they both have katanas, and that'd be so sick. After the mutant's dab, we see G-Man Toilet arriving once again, and something is different compared to the short version once again. We can see the weird scientist laser toilet from episode 68 part 2 on his shoulders. And it seems like his core is actually not working because it doesn't have the yellow glow. Maybe we'll see him get a new core because we did see a blueprint for a core in the billboard earlier. After G-Man Toilet leaves the area, we see the mutants posing as if they belong on a fashion commercial while looking at the POV cameraman. As soon as the POV cameraman realizes the police mutant that's coming towards him, he starts running, and we already know what happens in a second. Boom really tried to turn the series into 5 nights at G-Man's bed for a second, right before the POV cameraman died. We also did see a Buzzsaw mutant before this, but it's unclear if...
Even when I first saw it, that didn't really get me as a jump scare.
This is a different Buzzsaw mutant, or if the Buzzsaw mutant we know can...
Yes, I'm going to be doing a live stream reaction to the Summer Game Fest. Yeah, I will. That I will be live for. If you guys are interested in my live streams outside of Skibidi Toilet, that is definitely what I'll be doing later this summer. Will be the Summer's Game Fest. I've done it every year, so look out for that. I actually got an email from them. I need to check out the timing and everything, and I actually got an email about it, so I need to set that up.
Move in lightning speeds, so I'm just going to assume that it's a different Buzzsaw mutant. Right after the POV cameraman dies, the POV changes back to the Titans, and I guess I was right about the order of the clips in my last leaks video. And Titan TV Man says, "They are weekend perfect time to attack," in reverse, and we see Titan Grandpa Man trying to look through with his walking stick, which results in Titan TV Man also look...
I just hope when that stream does happen, I'm 100% better. Like, I'm still dealing with my my sickness from this last weekend. If you guys notice, I'm a little bit less energy-wise, is because I'm still trying to get over whatever the fuck I caught this weekend.
Looking at Titan Speaker Man, and after Titan Speaker Man tries to act, though, as well, Titan TV Man says, "Not for you, crippled bros. You two are going home." I'm gonna be honest, I do agree with Titan TV Man this time, but we all know that nothing went along their plans, and the ending of this episode was crazy. After Titan TV Man tells this to the Titan duo, Titan Speaker Man grabs his broken headpiece and drops it to the ground, and I'm gonna be honest, it's nostalgic and all that. But I wish someone told Bro to not throw it away, but he looked better even with the broken piece on. Bro just chose to be bald, and after this we actually see one of the most
I think out of everybody, he definitely needs upgrades. So I think no matter what, it's going to be well before we see him, and he's going to be upgraded. I hope he gets some really good upgrades. It probably will be nothing like the Dom Studios upgrades for the Titan speaker, but I think it's definitely going to be a well-needed upgrade.
Wholesome scenes in the series, making this episode
From this episode forward, I think the only Titan we're going to be seeing is going to be TV Titan. And like I said, I'm not trusting, unless we have a corpse. I don't think Cameraman Titan is dead.
one of a kind to have one of the most wholesome and some of the
I'm
most
not
gruesome
bald.
scenes at the same time. We actually see a bunch of
My hair is long as fuck.
Speakerman dancing to cheer up Titan Speakerman. And in my leak analysis, I did mention that some of the Speakerman looked special with colored suits, but it looks like they are just normal Speakermen because we saw some other colored shirt Speakerman earlier in the lab raid as well, which means it's just their thing now. Maybe after the emergence of the special agents, normal agents might have already started developing their own personalities slowly, because it seems like more and more special agents start coming up every day. I guess the spark that Plunger Cameraman and Dark Speakerman created is going to become a fire that keeps on growing. Also, next to the big speaker, we can see the Speakerman that uses a toilet as a car. I'm going to be honest, Boom might just decide to make him the main character of the series because this blood survives every battle. After this, we also see Titan Speakerman Fortnite dancing as well, but it's cut off by Titan TV Man saying, "Today, this war ends," right before teleporting. And honestly, war did end today because a fricking massacre started. And right after this, something actually interrupts him. Scientist TV Man suddenly teleports from the TV Man base to the Titans and instantly says, "No, bring their leader to our base, alive," in reverse to Titan TV Man, which gets Titan TV Man incredibly mad, and he says, "Are you insane?" in reverse, which Scientist TV Man responds with, "We need to understand the full picture before it's too late. Here you go."
Like, I see the reason for that, because G-Man knows stuff that they may need, but it's also, I understand why TV Titan's like, what? Fuck no! Because he's been trying to kill this bitch for so many fucking episodes.
Listen to the full conversation in reverse yourself.
Alive. Bring their leader to our base. Say, we need to understand the full picture before it's too late.
What happens next is actually nuts. But before we talk about what the Astros are cooking, we need to talk about why the Scientist TV Man said, "Bring their leader to our base alive." As you guys know, G-Man Toilet said, "You need me," in episode 73, part 2, while fighting with Titan TV Man, but back then we didn't really know what he meant. But after today's episode, I think we have more of an idea, and with what Scientist TV Man also said, it seems like the Alliance might need G-Man Toilet's help, because they have no idea about the origins of the Astro toilets, and they don't know what they are capable of. This is basically unknown territory, and it's a very scary unknown territory where the Alliance can't find out anything about the Astro toilets. I think at this moment the only people who know anything about the truth of the Astros is G-Man Toilet and the Secret Agent, because he knew how big of a threat the Astro toilets were.
I'm also shocked there was no incidents of the Secret Agent showing up somewhere in this episode.
After seeing the image of Astro G-Man Toilet, Scientist TV Man probably realized
this was such a huge episode. I'm shocked there wasn't an instant of him in the background or something.
that G-Man is the most important asset in the whole world right now, and Alliance's only hope against the Astro toilets if it goes like this. Because we all know that a race as angry as the TV Man probably would not have resorted into capturing the enemy instead of killing them unless it was a really important issue. We don't know what Scientist TV Man figured out, but I think the theories I explained earlier in the analysis are very plausible. Now it's time to talk about the craziest parts of today's episode. Suddenly we see Cameraman reacting to something on their tablets and being shocked. This leads to the POV Cameraman also pulling up his tablet to check out what's going on, and what we see is utter destruction. We see actual spaceships and fighter jets bombing and lasering the city, destroying everything in their way, and suddenly one of the fighter jets noticed the POV Cameraman, and before he knows it, he is dead. But if we pause at the moment right before he dies, we can actually see that it's an Astro toilet fighter jet, which looks like one of the X-Wing.
Why don't I remember this? I don't remember this part of the episode for some reason.
From Star Wars, and the thing is, we don't even know what
It does look like an X-Wing.
But this Astro toilet used to kill the POV cameraman because there are no particles here at all, and it's just sounds. But even if it's a sound, how did it kill the POV cameraman so fast? It looked like a force literally obliterated him. After this, we see the POV going back to the Titan area, and we see the cameraman
I don't know why. I just don't remember that happening. What the fuck?
looking very sad, and Titan TV Man is a little taken aback. But this sadness doesn't last
There was too much happening in this fucking episode for me to remember everything. God damn it.
long because an unexpected guest shows up out of nowhere because they just noticed that the Alliance has realized what's going on, and they don't even wait for a single second before starting their attack. UFO Toilet comes out of nowhere and shoots Titan Cameraman, but he thankfully catches the energy ball with his claw arms. But when Titan Cameraman reflects the energy ball, the UFO Toilet literally shows off and does a side flip to dodge the reflected energy ball. And not only that, but when Titan TV Man starts using his TV beam to kill the UFO Toilet,
Yeah, the fucking glass is lower and everything.
he pulls out the slickest sunglasses ever that's literally attached to his helmet. After not being affected by the TV beam at all, the UFO Toilet laughs in a very sinister way and just backs off the area. But I think everybody that heard that laugh knew that something bad was about to happen. And as you can guess, the whole fricking Astro fleet starts warping to the scene as if it's a scene out of Star Wars, where the X-Wings are coming into the battlefield. This scene was so terrifying, and it wasn't just the low-ranking troops that came. The goddamn Mothership warped, and it fricking sent a shockwave which glitched the camera POVs for a couple seconds. He doesn't look that insane from this perspective, but in a few moments, I'll show you how big he looks when Titan Cameraman is going next to him. Because this Astro is at least
Like, from this distance, we really can't comprehend how big he is, but he's gotta be, like, he's gonna be so much bigger than all the other characters.
3 or 4 times the size of the Titans, which is crazy to think about. They literally can't do anything against it. Maybe Titan TV Man leaving Titan Cameraman
It's basically the biggest character now.
by himself didn't make sense to you. But when you see the size comparison, you'll understand why they did what they did. Boom did tell me the names of these Astros, and the big one is, as everyone guessed, is called the Astro Mothership. The big Astro ships without the heads are called the Astro Carriers, and we already saw their destructive power from the earlier POV. The X-Wing, like Astros, which we also saw in the last POV, are called Astro Interceptors. And I'm not even sure how the
Okay.
Alliance can deal with those, even though they seem like the lowest version of Astros right now. At this point, I'm surprised that G-Man was able to fight like that against the Claw Astro Toilet. It's likely that he was only able to escape alive is the fact that he knew the weakness of the Astros and how they fight since he used to be one before. And lastly, the Astros that are heavily armed and wear masks are called the Astro Destructors. These names are the names Boom has given these Astros, and I do think that they fit perfectly, just like how TV Daddy fits the special TV Man agent. But the episode
I
doesn't
still can't believe that's the official name for that motherfucker.
end here, because after the Mothership Astro arrives, the Destructor Astros instantly start attacking, and what seems like a small attack suddenly turns into a whole tragedy, because just some laser blasts were enough to mess up everything the Alliance had going on, and the scene we witnessed right after our camera glitch fixes was so depressing. We saw the crippled Titan Cameraman doing a thumbs up right before he decided to sacrifice himself, and I'm gonna be honest, this actually might have been the last time we saw Titan Cameraman do a thumbs up.
I'll say this once, I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it until I see a fucking body. I don't think he's dead. He might be captured, but I don't think he's dead.
I think after what happens in a moment, the only way he survives is if he somehow comes across G-Man Toilet and somehow, someway G-Man Toilet saves him, because I don't think Titan TV Man will be trying to save him, nor do I think he can. We also see a weird green glow when the Astros are attacking Titan Cameraman. No idea if this is just random color that somehow came out.
Oh.
But the secret agent might be trying to protect Titan Cameraman here or the other way around. Titan Cameraman instantly rams onto one of the Astros and starts pulling them towards
I didn't even notice that green electricity.
himself while flying, but at this moment, we actually see him going next to the Astro Mothership. And holy moly, look at the size difference. I don't even think Titan Cameraman is half of the size of the Astro Mothership. This size compression is crazy.
Honestly, from that comparison, probably like 1/5 or 1/6 the size.
We really need to see how the Astro Mothership looks compared to the Titans from a better perspective, because there is no way they are winning against the Astros in their current situation. I think a very dark time for the Alliance has just begun, and it's most likely going to continue for a while. After Titan Cameraman flies
yeah,
away
they're
to
going to be getting their
sacrifice
ass kicked
himself
for
and
a
save
while, I
others.
think.
After this, we see Titan Speakerman trying to go after Titan Cameraman, but Titan TV Man shouts, "No, I can't lose you both," in reverse while trying to hold off Titan Speakerman, and teleports away to at least save him. But everyone else in the battlefield is left to die, and we start running to save our asses, but at the end, we are struck by one of the lasers, and we see the Astro fleet burning down everything, while the UFO toilet is directly looking at the POV, ending the episode. This episode was truly a masterpiece, if you ask me, and I might have to do a second analysis tomorrow to go more in depth on some of the theories. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to not miss that. Hello.
I don't think that happened. Hold up. I don't think he did make another video. Did he? No, he did not. So whenever I guess if he does make another theory video soon, I'll probably react to it in the future on another live stream. But that was a pretty good one. A lot of things I didn't notice. A lot of things I couldn't remember. This was overall really well made. And when it comes to these videos by the Lead Cameraman channels like that, if you guys are not aware, I check these out now on my live streams. Either before I game or other things. And also, if you guys are wondering, I haven't really been that active, is because I've been sick. So I know I have 150 people right now watching. I've been a little bit under the weather. I'm still fighting whatever cold I have right now. I do have a paid reaction by Kira, which I will watch in this stream, since it's only a quick video that he wanted me to check out. He paid $25. I'll definitely check this out. I probably will just react to it for the stream, though. I'm not going to make this an individual video, to be 100%. But we're going to check out this video. If you guys aren't aware, though, I did do some special new artwork for today's stream. If you guys didn't see this earlier, fucking love the artwork. So stay tuned for more on this in the future, updates and stuff, and who knows what else I'll do with it. But we're going to check out this video. I'm probably going to wrap things up because I am honestly already starting to get really fucking tired. Like I said, this cold or whatever I caught during this weekend has been really kicking my butt. And I'm already feeling kind of out of it. So, Kiram, are you in the chat? I want to make sure Kiram is here. Because Kiram did pay $25 for me to check out this video, and I always try to check this out while he's here. Upgraded cameraman probably in the future. Making a part 2. What do you mean by that? Well, it let me at him. I didn't type out his full name. So, I don't know if he's here or if he walked away. I'll give him a few minutes. I'll even DM him. Kiram is a longtime fan and huge supporter for the channel. So, he... Oh, he said he was going to head out? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I see it now. He's going to head out. Okay. Well, next time I do a live stream, I'll definitely be checking out this video. I'm going to wrap it up then. I'm not going to watch this if he's not here. But yeah, it was a quick 4-minute video, and he paid $25, so I was like, yeah, I can quickly do this. But I am also feeling super tired, already super drained. And also with it being as hot as it's almost 10 p.m. In 2 minutes, and it's still like almost 80 degrees right now. It's so fucking warm in my room. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live it was a quick stream. I got what I wanted done because a lot of people have been asking me to check out the Elite Cameraman stuff. I've told you guys multiple times that I'll be checking out these things on live streams. And whenever I do another live stream, I might just put episode 75 waiting room, so look out for that. Yeah, today's been a very warm day. It's fucking warm. It sucks. But I thought I would do this live stream for you guys because I haven't done a live stream in a while. And I may live stream this upcoming weekend. I may not. It just depends on several factors. One, how warm it is. Two, how much energy I have. And also just depends. So hopefully I start feeling better to my 100% as soon as I possibly can. Like I said, today was like the better. Every day I'm getting a little bit better. So appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, later.